This is the Tower of Fate, a level from Grand Poo World 3. This level is very unusual. It consists of 81 different rooms. The game gives them to me in a random order, so I don't know what's coming next. And my goal is to survive a random number of them, somewhere between 8 and 20. I've done 2 shell jumps to get over to the right for the P-switch, and it's just 2 more to go back to the left. I need to get down to the bottom door without touching any of the poison mushrooms. If I make a mistake on any of these rooms, I have to go all the way back to the beginning and start over. These 2 on the bottom I need to run in between, being careful not to go too fast or too slow. Here I have to go over to the right side to hit the on-off switch, opening up the blocks on the left side. 1 more switch and in the door. There's a couple different ways to do this room. What I'm most comfortable with is baiting the thwomp down, bouncing a couple extra times, and then going to the door. When I start to approach this spike, it'll shake and then fall. I have to bounce off of it as it's falling to get in the door. This charge and chuck is constantly going to be cooking footballs. I have to use them to get first up to the P-switch and then over to the left side to get into the door that's opened by the P-switch. At this point, I've seen what I think is every single room in this tower, and there's only been a single room I haven't been able to complete. This blue Koopa needs to get kicked out to the left. He's going to kick his shell to the right, and I have to bounce on that to the door. On this run, I needed 9 rooms to win. Where the hell am I? This switch palace switch is melted by fireballs. Let me show you how I got here. The red shells in this level are special. Jumping off of them will give me access to Fire Flower. I can use my fireballs to both melt ice and to flip on-off switches. I'm gonna need both of these shells, so I juggle up the Buzzy Beetle, shell jump off of the red shell, and then give the beetle to this blue Koopa. I'm gonna melt both of these ice blocks, use Yoshi to get back over to the shell, respawn Yoshi, and regain Fire Flower over here. Both of these blocks get melted, and I do a big shell jump over to the pipe. In the second half of the level, we need to climb all the way up to the top and then go into a door. A kicked throw block can be spun off of, and as I'm spinning, I'm also shooting fireballs the entire time. I get into a little bit of a rhythm as I'm climbing up, where I melt the ice blocks, take some damage, regain my Fire Flower, and then repeat. I just barely have enough invincibility frames to make it in the door after taking damage. After I hit the P-switch, I have a limited amount of time to get over to the right and press the Switch Palace switch to win. This was Romhack Race Week 201, Lost Fire Palace by Xiao Xiao. My time during this race was 41 minutes and 20 seconds. That put me in 12th place out of 20 racers who finished. This is Bubbles, bitch, a level from Grand Poo World 3. There are 2 kinds of bubbles in this level. The red bubbles let you stand on them, and the blue ones bounce you up automatically. There's some red coins here. These are an indicator to turn around. It will respawn a sprite and let me use it. This spiny disco shell here will follow me, but I get normal bounces off of it. There's a Yoshi up ahead that needs to eat 1 thing to grow up into an adult. So I make sure to face left to bop the shell down, and throw Yoshi up to the mushroom. Goodbye, Yoshi. There are 2 hidden blocks underneath this pipe. This is a vertical level where I need to get up to the top. I have horizontal screen wrap, so I can go out the left side of the screen and come back out the right side. And mainly I'm using these 2 red bubbles to help me up to the top. There's a hidden block at the top here that I have to jump around. And this is the first time I've had the throw block. That's a cool move. So not only can I screen wrap by going off the side of the screen, so can things that I throw. That's another cool move. Well, welcome to Romhack Race Week 331. Hello. Things looked kind of weird for a second, but I think they're just fine. It's me! I'm here! You know who else is here? It's Spike. Hey, buddy. He was curled up in a little ball. Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and get started. This is Nakama. Thank you. This is, unlike the other hacks I've been playing, this one's actually rated as advanced. Carmen, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the love you so much gifts. I love you too. This is a long one. This is going to be 34 exits. That's almost as long as Fresh Hops was. But I have a feeling that we're probably going to get through this even faster than we did Fresh Hops. But yeah, let's get started. Oh, my controller's off. Everyone say hi to Perrin. Three, two, one, go. Information station. Death. Those are all death. Blocks on the left will hurt Mario, along with the yellow gate on the right. The red gate will kill sprites. It's a real cat's tail. Blocks like these will change your jump state between normal and spin. They are only intended to be helpful. They may be any color. What? What do you mean they may be any color? There's my kitty cat. There's my kitty cat. Hi, buddy. Yeah, you want to mute the microphone? Dino Downs. Okay. Big regrab. Big regrab right off the start. Good setups. Very good. Oh, I got the midway. That's fun. Okay. Oh, good. Very good setups. I'm not a big fan of this move right here, but you know, we'll make it work. Okay. The throw block always throws me off. The infinite throw blocks. Sometimes those will give you throw blocks just for touching them while you're holding down the run button. And sometimes you need to press the run button while you're next to them to get a throw block. Okay. Hey. That's a good first level. There was one tiny thing I didn't like, but I mean it wasn't it was nothing. Absolutely nothing. Beetle bypass. Okay. I usually expect when you've got one kind of beetle in a level, you're also going to have other kinds. I'm waiting for him. Okay. Am I waiting for him? That seems like an awfully long time to wait. I didn't see anything else, but I really need to lower him beneath that plant. Okie dokie. Okay. Surprisingly, not a forced death at that midway. So I don't want to touch him before the edge of the ground. Okay. Hey, Osming. All right. This kind of feels like a Flux base ROM kind of hack. Keep him down? Okay. Hey, it's your boy Trev. How's everybody doing this morning? Really? What? How? How is it possible to die there? Is that the same beetle? Well, the incentives for subs and members, those are done with. We ended up with the equivalent of, I think, 140, which was massive. Absolutely massive, like way more than I expected. Okay, that is the same beetle. I need to work out how I'm actually going to play all the stuff I'm going to play. Some of it's going to be just like quick one-offs. Like Phasmophobia is going to be a really quick thing. Beat Saber is going to be a quick thing. Hollow Knight is not going to be a quick thing. Oh, I mean, that wildly exceeded my expectations. I played Storks. I know a thing or two about lore and a beetle. Okay, cool. That's a walk left goal tape, which you don't see every day. Piranha Promenade. Why are things? Why are things? Retry. Lethal Company? I've never done Lethal Company. I would like to do multiplayer. I don't like single player Phasmophobia very much. Yo! Osaming, thank you very much for that YouTube membership. I really appreciate it. And just for that, we're gonna get a joke from the jokiest joking joke book ever written. No joke. Yeah, PC. Are you certain the sheep are all getting trimmed? Yep, it's a sure thing. I don't mind that one. That's new.
First blood.
Oh. I use real hardware. I thought it was gonna be a spin bounce bullet. That was why I said it was new. Okay. Hey, that's cool. I like it. Got him. Whoa! Osaming. Thank you very much for 10 gifted memberships on YouTube. That's massive. Thank you so much. That's way too much. Congratulations, everybody who just got memberships. That gives you quite a few benefits. You have access to text-to-speech by putting a tilde before your message. You have the lovely emotes that we have here on YouTube that can be used in this channel. You have access to the subscriber-only Discord channel. You can suggest a game for me to play on Thursday nights. Anybody who has a subscription, paid subscription / membership, I would like more suggestions for games. And we're gonna get 10 jokes from the jokiest joking joke book ever written. No joke. Why couldn't the dog or bird play the game? It was a game of cat and mouse. What did the cards say when the poker chips asked if they were coming over? You bet. Oh, it's nothing to be excited about, Ryan. This book has sucked butt so far. What do Martians play at recess? Red Rover. What game do doctors always win? Operation. Hang on, we have pictures for these. What game feels the guiltiest? Sorry. What did one antiperspirant say to the other about their game? No sweat. What did the two cards say about trading suits? It's a deal. What? Oh, like dealing cards. This book. Why did the controllers decide to go camping? Their game was intense. Hey, Christina, thank you very much for the pumpkin and hurt me. What did the sheet music do during the game? It kept score. How do screwdrivers play video games? They take turns. Okay, I think that was 10. I actually do like the intense joke. Just not that one. Hold on a second. I'm gonna see. Okay, we're almost to the end of this chapter. Oh my god. I don't think the jokes are gonna get better in the next chapter though. I got really confused how I got a high bounce off of that. I think I clipped the platform on the way down. I was too fast. I could have saved it. I'm afraid of getting stuck behind it. I'm going like as early as I think I can get away with it. And it's just not there to catch me because of it. Okay, big regrab. A California roll or shrimp teriyaki? I could go for a California roll. It sounds good. Tomorrow I think I'm gonna make my... I guess I might not have talked about this on stream. I'm gonna make some poke bowls, which I have done on stream before. I really want to ride that. I want to ride the platform. That's a possible jump. Orb. Wow, that level took a really long time. I wonder why. Sizable spinning. Do I get a mushroom? Whoa, that's new. This is cool. That is also sizable. Okay. So yeah, I really do need to figure out
when I'm gonna be playing... Oh, it's a spin, of course. I need to assume this is gonna be basically all spins. When I'm gonna be playing all these games that I've promised to play. I don't know that I necessarily want to... Whoops. I don't know that I necessarily want to play them in the order that they were unlocked. Because that would mean playing Hollow Knight soon, and I don't want to. All right. Okay, bigger jump. What? Did I miss the blocks that are changing my jump type? I think the answer is no. I think it's just a little bit of inconsistency, which I guess is fine. I don't think the P indicators there are accurate, but maybe I'm wrong. Why am I not spinning? I know that's the gimmick of the level. Okay, I got really lucky to save that. I don't think I deserved it. Carmen, are you flirting with me again? Blue Basin! Hey, Pirate Jack. Okay. All right. Well, that stinks. This is pretty forgiving so far. I want to be on the left edge of this, I feel. I need to do that differently. I'm trying to land on the spike top on the other side of the little block that he's on. And I need to go straight to the platform instead. Oh, I didn't see it. Your munchers are too low. My pet peeve strikes again. Hey there, welcome in. Oh, but he's a dog, he's not a peeve. Can I run off here? No. Alright. Good thing that's not the words that I said. Wait, is a dog my pet? Yes. Man, oh man. I was trying to sneak the throw block through, which was a bad idea. It also didn't work. That was cool. Getting all the way up top like that. Okay. Some very small complaints there, just with being punished for regrabbing too good. And also, I think there was some frame roll shenanigans causing me to die to the munchers sometimes when bouncing off of the blue Koopa. Because I think they're stationary. It's okay, it's fine. Secretive Springs. I would prefer not to have stuff like that in something that's lower difficulty like this. Because you have relatively new players that are gonna want to play something that's only advanced. And a less experienced player isn't going to understand that there's a reason for why they're dying mysteriously. Fast. Very fast. Hey, Black Mask Soul. Okay. Am I spawning those wrong? There's not a gap there. Okay, maybe there was, and I just was blind to it. Okay. I think the previous swimming section was pretty lenient, and this one is much less so. Like, he really wants me to go right away here. And that's the only time that, well, that's the easy way to time the fish being in the right spot. If the fish aren't in the right spot, you're just not making it through there. And they are slightly off screen, so that if you were to wait and time it, to actually get through there yourself instead of just relying on having good timing from the get-go, you have to do that with something that you can't see. So it's less that it's strict timing or forcing you to be fast, and more that it's forcing you to be fast with something that you can't see. Yeah, Osamin gave a bunch of gifted memberships. Thanks for saying hi there, Patrick. I try to make sure that people who have paid memberships also get extra bonuses. Yo, Ashley, thanks for the heart me. So, like, anybody that has a paid membership, they can do text-to-speech. You put a tilde before your message, and that'll make it read it out loud in a random voice. That was mean. Thank you for 9 Go Populars also. Also, anybody with a paid membership has the ability to suggest a game for me to pick from randomly to play on Thursday nights. Pell Mell Pipes with a secret exit. Secrets in any level will always be in the first section, as it should be. As it should be. That should be a regrab. This is a growing block. How's it going, Robbie? I do feel that the backgrounds are really busy, like distractingly so. That block is weird. That's a throw block that automatically picks itself up. That looks like just any other throw block. This setup may appear broken if the camera does not scroll properly in the pipe. Okay. So when he's talking about the camera not scrolling properly in the pipe, the reason that that happens is because I'm spinning when I enter it, and that influences how the camera behaves. Because I can either be facing left or right, and that controls camera behavior. I think this setup could have been fixed to not have to rely on camera. What just happened? Yo, Ryan with 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Ryan. Holy cow. You guys, that's way too much. Thank you so much. Gifts for Daniel Winchester, William Corwin, Omix, Josh, Verdant Shaman, Barton Jarl 5. This book, by the way, says that it has 2001 unbeatable modern jokes. Also gifts for NR, Jack Walk, Cheeky, and Garth Vader. What game can be very painful to your feet? Tic-tac-toe. What did the almond and the pea name their baby? Peanut. Why did the video game turn up the heat? It was freezing. Why was the elevator the video game champ? It could reach all the levels. Why was the flower so happy with its poker game? It won the pot. What are ladders the best at in video games? The extended play. That sounds more like a music joke to me. Am I wrong? What do you get when you cross a goat with a horse? A riding lawnmower. What do horses say when their feed is all gone? Hey! How do toddlers get a workout? They do pull-ups. What's a game only toads can play? Tug of Warts. What's the... Well, we're doing one extra one. What's the most foul game you can play? Duck Duck Goose. Or, in certain regions, you might call it Duck Duck Grey Duck. Yeah, make sure you like the video for all the great jokes that we're getting.
Spike, how many treats to get you to burn that book?
Spike is in the other room and he can't hear you. You might see his big ears and think that he has a great sense of hearing. No, those are just for show. Dash! Thank you very much for a 10-month sub. That's almost a year. Get subbed, you nerd. Why don't I have text-to-speech on sub messages? I should. And what's that? One more joke from the jokiest joking joke book ever written? No joke? Dash, I came very close to getting Donkey Kong 64 selected last night. By the way, it's October now, and you could suggest a new, better game if you wanted to. How was the faucet in such good shape? It was always running. Well, I mean, at this point, the joke for subscriptions, I mean, that's a long-standing tradition that we've always had. Okay. Nobody remembers a time when there wasn't jokes for subscriptions. That's just a fact. Let's go. Ah, so what I'm hearing is I need to work on my delivery. Excuse you? He's gonna come in here and bark straight at me? GoldenEye 007. Buddy, you're so cute. It was a yes. It really was. Hey, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. Oh, you're gonna scare Bane away. Buddy.
Spiky Spike is like he'll do whatever I want. This is my house.
Sure. Your ears. He definitely has a different bark for when he's barking at something that he feels is a threat. And when he's barking because he wants something from me. He hasn't really been demand barking for a very long time. I'm realizing his harness got wet because he was outside. That better. Oh, he's happy now. Alright, alright. So how's everybody's day? Anybody got any cool and exciting plans for dinner? I've got some for once. I'm gonna be making mussels. I've done it once before. It turned out pretty good. I think I'm just gonna eat it over some pasta. Or with pasta. Ow! Buddy. What? What is going on with you? Hey, you're a good dog. You're a good dog. Is your face itchy? Ooh, sounds good. No, no, no. There's a car that drove past. He started huffing and puffing. You're a good boy. Hey, GPK. Yeah, we'll get back to Kaizo in a second here. Spike has decided that he needs attention. Lord knows I ignore him the rest of the day. I see it? No. Alright, well, that's over. He whipped around and smashed my face with his nose. There was a car that was leaving the neighbor's driveway. He's like, move, yeah. Alright, Blue Switch Palace. Hey, you're in the way, kitty cat. That's cool. I like that drop. It mostly works. So, I feel like the space that you have to get from over there to over here is too much, because I'm getting P speed naturally just coming over there. I think that this should be shortened. I don't know if that's there to like prevent lag from having too many crates on screen or what. But giving me the room to gain P speed is uncomfy, especially when the P speed is unnecessary. Okay. I don't mind the forced spin or forced jump blocks. If they were invisible, I think it would be a big detraction. As they are, I think it's fine. In that case, I think it's just an easy shortcut to actually make you do the thing that they want. Alright, I was just checking. I mean, I've played Grandmaster stuff. You press the blue switch. This one, in a shocking turn of events, does get destroyed after you beat it. I would say that I'm probably more comfortable in the Master realm, but I've played Grandmasters. Back to Pell Mell Pipes. These munchers continue to be too low. Oh, I was completely blind. Thank you for the GGs and the hurt me. I appreciate it. Having a bunch of decorative tiny pipes means that the ones that are actually functional are less easy to spot, I guess. But that one was on me. Unless all of these work, that's a possibility. Wrong one. Thank you for 7 more GGs. I appreciate it. A mushroom? Okay. This is, pretty unusual. Just coming out of a pipe and immediately spinning. It's fine, nothing wrong with it. Just, unexpected. Mushroom? Yes. Hey there. Is that a mushroom check? This is a mushroom check. Alrighty. Okay, well, I think this is a really good time for me to take a break. We're 9 exits down. A quarter of the way through. Let's pause the timer, and we'll run some shorts while I'm taking a quick break. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
5 things to grow up, so we did a double eat with the shell and the first one up, and then used the berry and other one up for the other 2. I need to be spinning as I jump on this Yoshi, so that I can safely bounce off of the piranha plants to get to the next part. I can't just kick this shell, I have to bump it. That gives me score and a mushroom, and each one of these coin blocks that I'm hitting also give me score to give me another mushroom. I'm running with P-speed here. Eventually I'm going to catch up with this shell. I need to make sure I don't jump on it until the end, because it's the only way I'm going to be able to get to the door. Now this is where things get really crazy. Instead of just cycling between Small Mario and Big Mario, now we're also throwing a cape and a fire flower into the mix. Up ahead, we're going to need to shoot a piranha plant. That's going to give me a coin so that I turn back into Big Mario. That allows me to take damage and get iframes. That's the only way I'm keeping a mushroom over to this gray platform. We're getting P-speed in flight, then we immediately change over to a fire flower. I collect the coin from that plant, turning me into Small Mario. I'm still able to fly, but I can't see myself. That power-up switching is pretty crazy. My time for this level was 2 hours and 27 minutes. That put me in 3rd place out of 3 racers who were able to finish. This is the secret exit of Snowflake Freeze. This level's mostly going to be built around using the fire flower to melt ice blocks. At the beginning, we also saw some snowflakes that pause Mario and the shells. We'll talk more about those later. Now, Mario can't normally shoot fireballs while he's ducking. That's a custom change that we have just for this level. I was supposed to throw that shell earlier, but I saved it. The timing is very strict for hitting those ice blocks and being able to use the shell and the Yoshi that come off of them. This shell at the end here definitely isn't going to wait for me. There we go. All right. I got the save in the clear. That's pretty funny. We're playing a level from Baron of Shell called Bullet Shell. It's not super obvious, but these shells that are flying behind me are actually bullet bills. They're just reskinned to look like shells. We've been carrying this spring for a while, and it's for that spring jump. These are a pretty uncommon move in SMW ROM hacks. Now at this point, the bullet has gotten pretty far ahead of me, and eventually I'm going to bounce off of it, so I need to run to the right as fast as I can. This is a double bounce shell, so I get one off the throw, and it meets me in the air for the second one. Okay, alright, we'll take it. We need to be climbing really fast in this second half. I'm doing 2 back-to-back key jumps here. Those are frame-perfect tricks. And my goal with these jumps is to spend as little time in the air as possible, just because the sooner I land, the sooner I can jump again. Now with this shell, I must hit the block on the left side for my shell jump. That puts the shell in front of the Koopa, who kicks it underneath me. And I'm not going to have much time to get in the door. The floor will start to disappear. Yes! This is toasty cold.
Wow, Germ Dove, those were great videos! Alright, let's keep going. Bubble ballistics. Okay. If you're good, you can fly over some of these setups. That's okay. Uh-oh. I'm doing it wrong. Hey, you know what else is wrong? This scrolling is wrong. This should have been a level type that just completely disabled scrolling instead of allowing it when you have P speed, because the background breaks entirely whenever it starts scrolling. And you might say, hey, why don't you just not scroll the screen? To which I say, shut up. That was new. We broke the background again. Okie dokie. I was actually surprised that the bubble was able to kill the shell. I don't feel like that's what normally would happen with those. But I've also barely used the bubble flower power-up. Roving ropes! Level named after... okay. I feel like the camera should have been different here, but it's fine. Was that Michael Bubble? Yes, I will call him Michael Bubble. Before you feel a need to correct me. Yikes. All right. Surely rope glitch is patched, right? Yeah, okay. Just checking, just checking. This is, I think, fairly clearly a flux-based ROM. And I would have been shocked if it did not. Have the, rope glitch patch. That's not... okay. For whatever reason, I'm seeing that and thinking that it's a throw block I'm picking up. No, that's a block. Like a block for me to hit from below. I like the exclamation mark for that off-screen rope. I think that's a really nice touch. I don't know whose idea that was, or how that's working, but it's pretty good. Christina, thank you so much for that. Go Popular. Two Go Populars. I just need to jump right for that. Okay. I grabbed that too early. That's cool. I like, I like the space that we have from when we activate that rope in the first place to when we actually use it. Yeah, thanks, YouTube. I have noticed that they do that. That's a really weird thing that they do. Barreling bombs. Oh no, you don't want to watch this one. You should go and watch a different one. Not the one that we originally showed you. There's no way you want to watch this one. Wait, what? Oops. Sorry, microphone. So I guess I'm just standing there and waiting. I think that might be like a spiny egg or something. Oh no, it's asking me to go right away. Okay. I'm not jumping out far enough. Not what I expected, though. Okay. I mean, I think I'm trying to do the right move here. We had something similar in a different level. Those are thwomps? That is not what I was expecting at all. Okay. I understand it now. I kind of wish that those just looked like thwomps. They might be smaller. What about the question block at the beginning? What about it? The one that's decorative and halfway in the ground? And thus decorative? I think I need to reset there. All right. It depends on how it's made, but there's no hidden turtle, so I don't know what you're expecting out of this. There's no secrets in this level. We already know this. I'm really confused by that. Like, I see what I'm doing after I get through there. But I think I just need to land earlier. It could potentially be a block that you might be able to hit. It depends on how they've made it. But since there's nothing nearby to make that happen, and there's nothing to gain from it either, I kind of feel like this level's rubbing me a little bit the wrong way. It's not bad, it's just if you're reading this, it's too late. All right. I designed an older version of it. Amber has drawn my current avatar as well as all of my emotes. No, we don't tolerate that bullshit here. Planned parkour. Is it a pipe? No, it's... okay. It's telling me that it's death. No, any level that has dev blocks isn't actually a tough level. People who make good and hard things have more self-respect for themselves than that. I feel like I should have gotten away with that. Hey, K&K. Thank you very much for the heart me. How you doing? I think we have another case where I would probably prefer for the camera just to be locked down. I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Because I really don't feel like I gain a whole lot by having the camera go up. Maybe the second half of this level is going to change my mind. Also, I'm not a big fan of that graphic. I'll pause in a second and show you exactly what I mean. You see where those blocks are? The death blocks that are to the right of the arrow? The size and shape of those death blocks is the same size and shape of the hitbox for the pointy end of that stump. So we've got about half a tile worth of death air below the bottom of that log that I die for touching apparently nothing. Yeah, I also think that it could have been solved by editing the graphic. Like if you were to take that pointy bit and make it the bottom of the tile instead of the middle of the tile, I'd be totally okay with it. I'm trying to really hone my playtester eyes. These are things that I would love to have had a chance to get my hands on this hack before it came out and tell the creator about. Also, I don't like the leaves, but that's just the level. It's fine. Yeah, I've played a couple of levels that made really good use of the leaves. So I don't like to make a blanket statement that they're always bad everywhere. There's something that's hard to make work, though. Pineapple Pokemon? Yeah. Alright. And that's a spin. Oh. So, in addition to the leaves, oh man, okay. We also have the parachuting spiny eggs. Which are something else that's hard to... Okay, I think the 2 coins there are telling me to bounce on this twice. That makes sense. Especially if that is actually what was intended. Man, these leaves, though. Going back to the death air on these tree trunks. Can I touch the side of these? Well. I mean, that's fine, but you gotta give me somewhere to go. Bro. Not a big fan of the leaf level. Not a big fan. Space switches. Oh yeah, totally. It's kind of after a raid, it just kind of seems like a courteous thing to do. How's it going? We're into more of what I normally do today. I can't see the lines. Oh, I'm doing pretty well. I guess I'm going straight to that rope. Okay. That way I don't have to even worry about what the line guide is doing. It is indicated also. Did I miss my ride? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where am I? This was the ride that I missed. Okay. I see it. Is there something that's gonna be falling down on me or something? Christina, thank you for the pumpkin and the power jam. I appreciate the gifts, Christina. You gotta let me jump. You just gotta. Okay, so I was way too fast there. I was even trying to delay as much as I could. I just got started too early. That looks weird. It looks like there could almost be a secret up there. Again, we already know that there's no secret exit in this level, though. trying to keep an eye out for trolls towards the end also, because Dom has done that to us a few times. Spinning space. Thank you for the GGs, I appreciate it. Oh, okay. I didn't see the death block. Hey ho, Sparkle Fritz. What's up there? I assume I'm going up. I guess I could also be going to the right, but it looks weird. Okay, I'm going right. Got it. Oh. Okay. It just started going, and I wasn't expecting it. All right. Well, why is it just gotta kill me? Can't I be allowed to survive? Hey, Derek. Thank you for the follow over here on Twitch. This level has some real visibility problems, and that's just how the vertical camera in SNW is. I'm also not a huge fan of all the waiting that you have at the start. Hey, Mushu. Thank you. Apparently we don't get text-to-speech from subs anymore. I don't know. Sometimes I like having the green screen. Right. Christina, thank you very much for the gifts there. I always really appreciate it. Well, it's not so much a big last jump as it is a quick last jump. I just need to get to that spring a lot faster. We're gonna use the platform to get to the orb. We just gotta be there before it's gone. The problem though is through a lot of this you're having to make jumps where you're either not looking at the thing that you're needing to get to or avoid. Or I think we definitely have some weaknesses here when we're straying from just going from left to right. Thank you for the GGs. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to use your L and R buttons on the ride. Ah, okay. Cool. All right. Okay, I had to be way faster getting onto that dolphin. Is that solid? That is a solid mushroom stock. Dang, I tried to slow down there. What is the dolphin jumping off of? They're supposed to do that when they touch water. Okay. Jurassic Jog. That's so funny. That being that video of my world record speedrun of Chronoclasm. That video was my first playthrough. Which is a time where you shouldn't be getting world records. Also, not only is it my first playthrough, I also just kind of sat around and waited for a while in some rooms. Like, I didn't have an ounce of hurry up going on there. The reason it's a world record is because it was an empty category. There's a boost block there? It's so dark, I can't see it. Yeah, it's the kind of thing that you see sometimes. Man, I have had a lot of problems with having spikes that are too low. That's a really common thing for new creators to put into their hacks. I think it's because they don't realize that they're causing problems. Or they're stubborn. Some people are stubborn, like when they take Mario's mustache away. White Switch Palace. Oh, this is... I think this is just an endless series of Eries. An endless Eerie series. Dash, I can't wait to tell you as a playtester that you need to raise your spikes. Just Cook also has good opinions. Well, so when you have spikes that are too low, what you're doing is that you're punishing people for doing a better version of the move. Like, I am trained to give myself the most possible height and distance that I can off of a regrab. Which means I'm always going to hit the earliest regrab that I can. So I'm gonna get punished for it often. What? Okay. So, I mean, the move that's being asked of me here is regrab. I am regrabbing. Thank you for the go, Popular. If I knew less about the game, and I had less practice with it, I would see a death there and think, oh, well, I guess I didn't regrab. Thinking I must have gotten too early of an input, and that's not the case. Ironically, I think it's something that's more forgivable at a higher difficulty, because that's when it starts to become plausible to require a very specific kind of regrab. But it's not appropriate for lower difficulty hacks like this, because you're just getting punished for no reason. Hey, Robin. I need to sit down and do playtesting after I finish this. After I finish my stream. I have offline playtesting that needs to be done. I'm very late getting to it. I did see that. I guess I was a little confused about how Game Pass worked. Because I think I had been making the assumption that they just kept adding and adding and adding, and they weren't taking things away. Like everything that ever was on Game Pass was still there. I guess that's not the case. Like they've got like a rolling window of stuff that's on there. Game Pass as it was, that's like the thing that would make me consider an Xbox. It's just it just was an incredible deal. Yeah. I mean, there's still, what, like a $15 price point for the low end? 10, 15? I forget what it was. Oh my god. I guess it was just too good to last. I don't know what this is that's constantly spawning Aries in like the same pattern. I like it though. Guess what you're eating? I have absolutely no idea. How did I not check the other ones? You push the white, not yellow, switch. It messed up the graphics. Goo butt. Why are you so suspicious? What do you mean? Yeah, I was gonna compare Game Pass to something else. Humble? Humble Bundle? Humble Monthly? I kind of feel like that's not as good a deal as it once was either. Kept jumping back and forth. I was trying to wall jump. I was trying to wall jump. I was clearly clipping on the wall. But no, I was thinking something besides that. I gave up on it because I wasn't getting it. Oh, the Best Buy thing. Hold on. The Best Buy Gamers Pass unlocked. That's what I was thinking of. That I was going to compare the Game Pass to. It didn't give you free games. It gave you discounts on everything, like absolutely everything. It was such a good deal. Yeah, it was I think 20% off of every game. And that was something that Best Buy couldn't afford to keep around because it just... If you were buying more than like 5 games in a year, it paid for itself. There was a paid membership where you got those discounts. It was something that I signed up for as soon as I could, but it had already been going on for years. And it actually made Best Buy a retailer that made sense to buy games from. The caveat was that in order to sign up for it, you had to visit a Best Buy store in person. You gotta slow down there. And that's just not something that was tenable for me. My god, these spikes. They're too low. So they eventually did open it up to allow people to sign up online, and then they shuttered the program like a year after that. Well, I wasn't expecting him to turn around. I need the disco. Blue Koopa's in kind of an awkward spot. Oh, that's not just death, that's also Sprite Killer. Unless I misread that. Okay. Does Microsoft still do Xbox Live Gold? Or they make you pay for online? They must. They must, right? Because Nintendo's doing it. How is that still a thing that's happening in 2025? Well, no, yeah, but I feel like it's just crazy that they get away with it when still to this day when you've never had to pay for online access for PC games. I keep hitting it. Oh, that's Nintendo and PlayStation. So I feel like Nintendo is the least offensive of the bunch. And that's because they charge what is much closer to an appropriate price for it. Oh God. It's too dark to use those. Oh, but purely on the basis of charging to use their online infrastructure. It's a much easier pill to swallow. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Man, what a jump. Okay, so we've got 34 exits in total. We're just about to get to number 20. Frosty Fireballs. I would not have expected the fireballs to travel through those on-off death blocks. What am I looking at? It's off screen! Oh. What am I... Dang it. That one's so hard to hit. Compared to all the rest of those blocks. Like, I might be mistaken, but I don't think you can be standing on the swinging platform to hit that one. Those don't turn off. Those do. This feels like it's a pretty ambitious first hack. Which, I mean, we've got plenty of those. All right. These levels are, in general, pretty gentle. Sub-Zero Slingshot. What? Low gravity bumpty. Okay. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. But it all started back at the beginning of the level. That doesn't need to be that way. So, the bit here that's frustrating is you've got a combination of jumps where you need to eke out every pixel of distance you possibly can, and others where it's very easy to overshoot, and there's not really any kind of differentiation between the two. Kind of expecting a kaizo block there. Hold jump. Hey, scrap iron. Okay. I'm clearly already dead. I wish these were instant death munchers. Yeah, it gives me a chance to get hit and keep exploring. But I think I would much rather... Wow. Much rather just get a chance to restart earlier. I need to look out for overshooting that one too. None of these. We've got 3 different colors of munchers and none of them are instant death. I'm very surprised by that. That's what I was worried about earlier. The first time I saw that, I didn't have the mushroom at that point, but it sure felt like I was coming awfully close to scraping my head on the ceiling. There's off-screen, I guess, munchers. Something that does damage to you above the top of the screen there. Oops. Okay. Okay, I'm more worried about getting over on that falling platform than I should be, because I forget that I've got such a ridiculously high jump. It's just going right back to the thing I said earlier. We've got some jumps here where if you take them as far as you possibly can, it'll mess you up. And others where you need to be jumping at the very last possible moment. Dang if this isn't some peaceful ass music though. 17. Cascade City. Hey there. Wall jump. Okay. Thank you for the GG scrap iron. Oh. For whatever reason, I thought that was a normal disco shell. I wish it was a normal disco shell. For all the usual reasons that flying disco shells are bad. What? Oh, okay. I also wish that these wall jump blocks just wouldn't push you so dang fast. That's the standard, but I feel like I'm definitely being asked to get off of these wall jump blocks at a different speed than when I'm traveling, which is generally speaking by needing to push in the direction that I'm trying to go rather than just neutraling a D-pad, which is neutraling is going to be way easier. Okay. Ha ha! I feel like I got super duper incredibly lucky with those. I was close enough to that last pencil that it trapped me in the pencil force field or whatever that stops you around pencils. All right. Yeah, I like that. That was fine. So, right before the midway, there was, like, the wall jump blocks that had a bunch of arrows pointing at it, and there was a red Koopa that was flying in from nowhere. The number of arrows that were pointing at the wall jump blocks was the number of wall jumps that you had to do to make it work. What's going on with the waterfall there? Aside from that one spot on the overworld, I think this is a pretty good looking overworld. All right, Infinite Ingress. Vertical screen wrap. And OMF 2097 music. Is it my birthday? Oops. Yeah. Not a big fan of the backgrounds. There have been a lot that have been really busy. That's pretty consistent, or pretty constant criticism of this one. Why? Why would you spin? Hey there. Horizontal screen wrap. You need a custom camera here. I can't see. Cool. Aside from the camera, I didn't mind it. It was good. GG, thank you. Tectonic Terraform. Misspelled Terraform. More OMF 2097 music? Is it my birthday? Lower and raise. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. How long have I been saying it? What? All right. I guess I'm lowering something into position there. That's funny. That's really funny. That actually could have been even funnier if Muncher was above the tape. I like that. So that's because of what layer of graphics they're on. When you interact with something that is on layer 2, that interaction starts at the height that layer 2 originally started at. It's actually something that's present in vanilla Super Mario World as well. It's not something you usually think about. Of course. So the default position for the level before I start moving it around is all the way up at the top. Well, maybe not all the way at the top. Pretty high up there. Spike, are you ready for some treats? You ready for some treats, buddy? Come on, Spiky Spike. Come here. You gotta come here. Come here, lazy bones. Bane. We're also getting some cat treats. Because Bane is here. She was on the chair and she came over here because she heard there were treats. Oh. Come here, Chad. Come here. Everybody gets treats. Why play Super Mario Galaxy? I could have played Super Mario Galaxy at any point in the past 20, almost 20 years. Why would I play it today? There we go. Where's Mike? Good boy. Can you see it? What's going on, Spike? Here, parent. Cat treats all happened off screen, sorry. Hi, Bean. Hi, Chad. Alright. Okay. That was a cool section. I like that. Alright. We've got 10 levels left. I think I might take a stopping point here. We're gonna be back later on tonight for some more of the Planet Crafter. So thinking about the Planet Crafter, I don't know. I don't know how much more there is. There actually probably is considerably more, now that I'm thinking about it. Because we can go to the moon. Moons? I don't know if it's 1 or 2 moons. I don't feel like there's a whole lot left to do on the main planet. But I might be wrong. Like, we can still automate stuff. We can still, scale up everything pretty drastically. And there's also the portal generator that has a lot of use that we can get out of it. Who are we gonna raid? Not gonna raid Donald. I can't watch Yoshi's Revenge. We could raid Dark or Dank. Oh, no. Hey, let's go raid Cat. Cat's doing Fresh Hops 2 for the first time. I liked Fresh Hops 2. Alright, like I said,
I'm gonna be back online later. We're gonna shoot for 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock for the Planet Crafter. Thank you everybody for being here. I had a whole heap and heck of a lot of support today. From both Osaming, Ryan K. I know Dash resub. At least a few more also. I really, really appreciate the support. It means a lot to me. That's it's pretty exciting to see people liking being here and wanting to keep me doing this. But I won't get sappy about it. Thank you again, everybody. I'll see you later. It's over?
It's over!